So Nintendo Switch 2 sales crush PS5 and Xbox. Now, Nintendo's latest report confirms the Switch 2 has sold over 10.36 million units in its first 5 months. This figure outperforms the PS5 sales in the equivalent window. Flagship titles like Mario Kart World are driving these huge numbers. All right, so that's a pretty huge performance gap there. That's like basically 2 million and some change more than the PS5. And, why even talk about the Xbox if it's killing the PS5 to that degree? I gotta give it to them. The Switch is definitely positioned itself to be like the casual gamer's system. Like, it has something on there for everybody. Of course, Xbox is making it look even more appealing with this games everywhere initiative that they have. So yeah, I mean, I just actually I barely had the chance to play my Switch while it was in its, while it was the Nintendo system offering. So I decided to pick it up, and it's actually a pretty cool system. Once I beat a few of the games, I might graduate up to the Switch too. But yeah, I mean, in the midst of all this console wars talk, it looks like Xbox is taking the side of just somebody who makes the guns and the ammunitions. But I don't really feel like Nintendo and PS5 are really comparable opponents. They're gonna be doing different things at different points sometimes, and then one is gonna be better than the other at some things. And that's just how it's gonna be. Some things they're just holding it down, and they both offer excellent exclusives. So let's just really see how this goes. It might actually be quite interesting. Well, it looks like Sony's unveiling the State of Play broadcast. Should be happening tomorrow. This is a future-facing topic. Okay. Sony has announced a PlayStation State of Play broadcast, and it's scheduled for tomorrow, November 11th. While no specific game news work was confirmed, these events are major traffic drivers and are expected to feature updates on 2026 PS5 exclusives. So I wonder what that's gonna look like. Are we talking new Spider-Man titles? Are we talking like see, and that's the crazy thing. Like, they come right out with this after Xbox is doing everything gets done. Like, PS5 was like, well, we still got exclusives. It's kind of shameful. So what games do you think they'll show? Do you think they'll take any digs at Xbox? Now that they pretty much stepped out of the console wars, is this State of Play gonna be a celebrations of sorts? Not sure. I mean, it was always really kind of like a landslide for PlayStation anyway, but I still feel like they might have like, the same type of feelings for like Xbox the same way Joker and Batman feel about each other. So, but ultimately, I hope I get to see like some new fighting games, or maybe like a nice adventure shooter or something like that. Something creative. They're usually good with their exclusives. But if they have some brand new IPs, this might be some interesting stuff happening there. So I'm definitely gonna stay tuned, and we'll probably be covering what happened in it tomorrow. So make sure you tune in to see what we covered about it. And yeah, that has been the news. So tell me what you think about it. How do you feel about Fallout 4 and the cost of Fallout 4 if you already have it? How do you feel about the Nintendo Switch 2 sales crushing PS5 and Xbox? And how do you feel about the State of Play for PlayStation tomorrow? What games do you think are coming out? Get in the comments and we'll talk about it. This has been your Taco Burger, and holla at me later.